No, your eyes do not deceive you. Today we're running 3 iPhone simulators in today's devlog. Welcome back everybody. Thanks for joining. I hope you guys are all gearing up for an exciting Christmas. I know with COVID it's a little bit odd, but stay safe, stay family oriented. That's what the holidays are for anyway. And now you get to watch some exciting updates to Know Your Cosmos. What better gift could you ask for during this Christmas season? I know my wife is thrilled about these episodes. The reason we have 3 iPhone simulators running is because we have 3 different Know Your Cosmos versions I would like to show you. The bottom is the release that went out last devlog where we added the timer. Since then, 2 more releases have rolled out, V1.2 and then V1.3. As a quick recap, let's jump back into V1.1, last devlog's version, and do a quick refresher on the timer. So just looking at the home page here, we have the username right here in the center, right above this challenge mode. We have this really goofy symbol. I'm sure none of you guys have ever clicked this before, but let's go ahead and click it. Random usernames. So that's what that button is. Nobody knows, nor should you. I don't know how anybody was supposed to know that, but we are where we are. And that's just a fact of life. Also take note of the planets orbiting clockwise. That is not a fact of life. Planets do not orbit the sun clockwise, they orbit counterclockwise. But we're not here to pick on my app, we're here to remember the great timer that we added. We're Fluffy Industry, that's a great username. Let's jump in, here we go, new game. Boom, 15 seconds on the clock. To mitigate the loss of muscle and bone mass in the human body in microgravity, the astronauts work out 2 hours. Neptune has never been visited by one of our satellites. False. I don't remember. I guess Voyager 1? Now we only have 10 seconds. See, that's why we got the timer. No dilly-dallying. Definitely no Googling. You get the picture. The timer, it keeps consistent pressure. That's exactly what we needed. And here's the key. Not too much pressure to negatively impact your answer, but enough pressure to prevent you from Googling and to keep the app moving forward. So that was actually a pretty good run, 50 points, but I don't like being on the leaderboard, or maybe I am on the leaderboard. Trello. This is where the magic happens. You need to get the ideas out of your brain and onto paper. It's just fact. I don't even care if it's software or woodworking or dog training. You can't keep everything up here. Get it on paper. We have tools to help you. I found Trello to be super helpful on many projects. So here I am once again using it with Know Your Cosmos. Anyway, moving left to right, backlog in progress. Today our focus is over here on the released column. Version 1.1.0. That's what went out the last devlog. And here you can see we added the timer, we changed the logo, etc., etc. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. Really big update. That was a lot of fun. But moving forward, V1.2, this is the first of the 2 releases that went out since the last devlog. A couple of big components here. First, we added a rating option. Second, we fixed the planet orbit direction. Third, we made the keyboard more consistent with other apps. Fourth, we added the app version to the iPhone because I had people saying, hey, your update didn't work. Well, what version are you on? Well, I don't know. So by putting the app version on the game, it just makes things easier. Plus it looks cool. But the most important update in V1.2, I think, was the change of the username dialog. So let's go look. As you can recall, here in V1.1, we have this username in the middle. Take a look where that has went in V1.2. Notice V1.2 down here. Notice the planet's orbiting the correct direction. But most importantly, notice the username in the top right. Well, let's go ahead and click it. Now we get a username selection dialog, and what this allows us is we can click a random button. Remember, now we're not clicking this stupid symbol. We're clicking a very clear random button to get one. We can edit it. So let's do the thing. Okay. We can remember, so we can choose to remember this username for future uses, which is a big update because my favorite user, Exciting Bathroom, wanted to keep playing as Exciting Bathroom, but had to type that in manually. A really big update in my opinion. Version 1.3.0. The number one update. We'll call it the number one update. The number one update is the scrolling notification bar. Now, it scrolls way faster off of the simulator when I don't have 3 simulators running. Let's go take a look at the HQ website to have a better idea of what the messages are all about. Happy holidays from the Know Your Cosmos development team. This message is one of all of the active messages that will scroll across the screen. This is a fantastic way for me to send users little updates or comments, notifications, what have you. Now I can do future messages. I don't have any, but why don't we create one? This is my future message. We'll make this appear on the 19th and we'll make it go away on the 20th. Add. So here you see in my future messages, starting on the 19th, this message will show. This allows me to communicate with the users, all sorts of information, so you get the gist of the messages. So we go back to the app, you'll see these notifications. If you go to challenge mode, notifications go away. Come back home, they start scrolling again. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning into devlog number 3. If you like this devlog, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, I love to read comments. Leave any comments you have on how I can improve the app or the videos. I just love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much. Take care everyone. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.